Yeah, hi Srilekha ma'am. A very good
Yeah,
morning.
so
And
dear
yes,
listeners,
you're
very
audible.
good morning to all. So happy to welcome Sindhu on this Thursday with Sindhu. So, Sindhu, what is the topic today?
Okay, so I have observed a lot of people having difficulty posting content on LinkedIn,
Okay,
especially the people who are working in Kollu, Kapu, and VPM. So
okay,
I have some tools which they can use to increase their LinkedIn content. So you don't have to be, your subject matter expert. You don't need to know, proficient English language. You don't need to know anything. You just have to understand what is the trend in the current market so that you can create content on that particular topic. So I have observed a lot of people not even updating their profile picture, man. But if you search the same person on Instagram, they have plenty of pictures, like thousands and thousands of posts,
okay.
which is I'm very concerned about it because people are not understanding the importance of LinkedIn. Um, you know, they have not a, LinkedIn is not only for job opportunities, it's also for the knowledge learning. It's also a knowledge learning platform. So people are, actually ignoring a social media a social media channel, which is like a gem to everybody. So I have brought some tools which they can use to create, LinkedIn content for themselves and also increase their personal brand. So this week we are going to see some tools which I personally use every day to create LinkedIn posts, to comment on the existing posts, also to increase my reach. So for all the purpose, I'm using these tools. So I'll show one by one. So first I'll start with Taplio.
Yeah.
So
Sindhu,
Taplio is
I
a
have
tool.
a question. I mean, I just want you to say something. So, before we move on to the three tools, right, I want to tell you
Mm, mm,
what is LinkedIn and how it is useful for the people and how it can be benefited. I mean, having an account in that. A few small
mm.
about it, then we'll move on to one of the things. And I
Sure.
also know that you have got a badge in LinkedIn also. At the end of the
Yeah,
day, we'll talk about that too. Yeah,
yeah. Let's talk about it.
yeah.
So LinkedIn is like if I have to put it in simple words, LinkedIn is like Facebook for the professionals. So, but it's not that bad, trust me. So there are people who are working in different areas, different regions of the world, and they have come together as a community on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a platform where you can learn anything, and also you can gain the insights. Like if I'm a marketing department, I belong to marketing department, right? There are some people who do marketing from US for big companies like Nike, Adidas. So if you take those companies, right, their marketing campaigns are very creative. So I get to know what the people behind this marketing campaigns are doing. If I follow the people, so they don't post like what do we say? They will not post the entire plan, but they'll give you a lot of tips through their content. Even I personally tried to give some content, but I eventually I learned, like we have to do a lot of research before I post anything on LinkedIn. But for that, what stopped me from posting on LinkedIn is, yes, as I was mentioning before, the lack of understanding the trends. So that was the reason why I stopped. But these days, I'm seeing a lot of people doing a lot of LinkedIn posts, and then I started wondering what is happening. How these people are gaining insights to, the newer technology in marketing, MarTech. Then I found these tools which are very useful. So for people who are searching for jobs, yes, LinkedIn is a platform. But for people who are, trying to learn a lot of things from the other people, who belong to a bigger company, an MNC, and you want to implement the same thing in our company. So if you are looking for something to learn, then LinkedIn is a platform. Uh, so trust me, ma'am, whatever you search on LinkedIn, there is a person who is an influencer in that particular topic. Even if you search for forklifting certification, there is a person who gives tips on that also. So uh, if people are keen to learn, if you are thinking to learn something new, then LinkedIn is a platform. Also, LinkedIn will provide certification courses for any department. Even I got certified recently on LinkedIn content creation. So I'm a certified LinkedIn content creator. So if people are looking for something like a certification for themselves, then yes, you have to go to LinkedIn. You have to search for Skillshare so that you can get your certifications. So that's a brief about it. If I have to tell, there is a lot of things like they also have groups. We can also join groups. We can learn from the groups. And yeah, ma'am. So that's like a what do I say? An overall view of LinkedIn. There are certain people who post something which is related to their work life. I mean, they're treating LinkedIn as Facebook, but keeping that part aside, yes, LinkedIn is a learning platform and a community platform. So with that, I would love to show the tools that I found. So first, I think I have already shown a tool called Clio.
Yes.
So Clio is a platform, it's like a Chrome extension which you can use to understand the type of content a particular influencer is creating and the type of engagement he's getting on that particular tool. I can share my screen and show that tool again, just in case people missed it. Can you see my screen?
Yes, Sindhu, yeah.
Okay, so if I go to LinkedIn, oh God, I forgot my password. Let me stop sharing. Okay.
Definitely, you should have a tool for that also, Sindhu.
For remembering the passwords, that's a bad idea, man. Because every time I store it somewhere, it's getting leaked. And someone else is logging into my accounts. So I decided not to do that.
Oh my God.
So yeah, that's a big problem, man. If you see, so
type of these things we have to depend on manual. Better manual is safety. We should think like
yeah. Not everything can be automated.
Yeah, yes.
So okay, it's not coming. I mean, I did not receive. Okay, I got it. Okay, let me share my screen now. Okay, so there is a tool called Clio. It's like an extension. So if you go to Chrome and search for Clio, so this is the tool. What is happening? I think they have upgraded it. Okay, I think we have to wait for the version 2. So I'll tell you a brief of what will happen. So Clio is a tool which we can use to gain the insights of an influencer. For example, if I open Charlie Hills, okay, this guy is a good marketer. He posts a good content. He also posts content related to the AI tools that we can use. So this guy, if I have to see, the Clio extension will come somewhere around here. Right now, I couldn't see it. I think they're upgrading. So what that particular tool does is it will analyze the entire profile of this particular person, and we can sort the content based on the engagements he's getting, based on the type of content he's posting, based on the time he is posting. So we can see the entire view of his content plan for the LinkedIn. So with that tool, we can understand the trends. If we are able to find influencers like this, we can see the trends. We can see the type of post he is doing, what is working for him, so that we can replicate and we can, at least get started. I don't recommend completely duplicating it, but at least to get started, you have to know the timings on which you have to post. So for all these things, Clio is the platform. So once they release this 2.0, I'll see this and also I'll do the DC Live show again on Clio 2.0.
Sure. I could see the timeline they've given when they're going to start.
Yeah, it's 12 days. Yeah. Yes. So after 13 days, or probably after 15 days, we'll see that within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. So after that, so once you understand the trends, there are some tools like Taplio, Clarity, Lyter, and Redact. I personally love Redact. I'll show that later. But Taplio is a platform, is a tool which you can use to create LinkedIn content. For example, it will not be like a regular content. It will be like a storytelling type of content. If you see this Charlie Hills, right? So that's the type of content this guy usually posts.
Okay, so Sindhu, I just want to know, like this, I mean, the details which you want to get it using with the use of this tool, only with the followers you'll be able to get it, or even the non-followers also you can get it from your ID?
Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. You don't need to follow that person. You don't need to even connect with that person.
Okay.
If you are able to find that he is an influencer. So LinkedIn usually, announce some awards like, these are the top people, these are the top influencers of this particular department, of this particular type of content. So LinkedIn will announce, periodically it will announce the influencers. So once you get that list, right, you can use that list to create tons of content. So I personally can create a content calendar within 3 hours for the entire month.
Okay.
Using those tools, because I'll be able to understand the trends, right? What is happening, how people are reacting. I'll give a tip also in the end of this session.
Please.
But if you get the topic idea, then you can go to Taplio. They'll say that this is paid version, but you can try it. You can sign up for a free trial. So Taplio, you can create the content like a storytelling content. But the problem I faced with Taplio is it is paid, which is very expensive. $39 a month is too much expensive for me. So that's the one drawback. But if budget is not an issue, then Taplio is the tool to go.
Okay.
And then we have Clarity. Oh my God, this tool, right? You can create anything. You don't even need to give the topic. So, so here you can see the categories, right?
Yeah.
So if you select my challenge and solution, and if you share your challenge, like, getting MQLs is my challenge. So solution will be the, SEO practices to be renewed, to be, reformed, internal linking strategy to be created. So if I give solution like that, right, it will create a story kind of, post. So it will explain everything. It will also, give you the hashtags, the trending hashtags for that particular tool. So that's how it's useful. If you see, so these are the type of posts that usually generate. For LinkedIn, right? The first sentence has to be very catchy. It should be, so we generally call it hook. So to create this hook, right, within this first line itself, people will understand that what you're trying to say.
What the content is about. Okay.
So if you see this, right, I wasted 40 plus hours testing AI tools so that you don't have to. And then you'll feel intrigued, right? You want to read, like, I can save 40 plus hours on testing AI tools. So this guy has given me a list, so I can definitely go and check it, right? So this first line itself, if you can give the clarity of your entire content, that's like the best thing. So Clarity will do that, giving your entire content a shape and then giving a proper hook in the beginnings. So if you see, right, see, this is stop looking at problems. It's very bold, right? Start saying solutions. So see, reading that
apart
itself.
From that, from this hook content, we are able to understand like what type of content is going to post us and what we are going to learn out of it and what we are going to
Not necessary, ma'am. So if you see this sentence, right, stop looking at problems, start seeing the solution. You won't understand, right?
Okay.
But it's very bold. You feel like, okay, there are a lot of different types of hooks, ma'am.
Okay.
One will be the bold hook. It will be like a slap on your face. Don't look at, stop look at problems, stop looking at problems. So that's like a bold statement, right? And you want to know like what kind of problem he's talking about, what's the solution he's saying. So what is going to be there? So this will generate some kind of excitement in the reader. And then this statement, right? It's very controversial statement. Universities don't prepare students for real work. So that's a kind of fact. And also it's controversial. People won't agree for that. So to create hooks like this, to write a proper story for your entire LinkedIn post, Clarity is the way to go. So you'll have different, I also have created something in my past. Let me show that LinkedIn post. I said something and people started noticing it immediately. So that's the highest number of interactions also I got. See this one. I almost lost a kidney because of overworking. That's a fact that happened in the past. But people, after reading this, they want to know my story, right? They'll definitely go through the entire thing. So creating a hook is a different thing, man. So clarity will help you with that. And also, see, this hook also has been created with that only. Building a strong brand identity can be one of the toughest challenges. So that's like a fact. People will read it. And but the thing that I observed with this clarity is sometimes it won't understand the context.
Okay.
It will give you a different because see, as I was mentioning, there are different types of hooks, and clarity doesn't have that clarity to use what kind of hook for the content. So that's the biggest thing.
Okay.
So yeah, what did I miss? Okay. So the next is Lyter. So Lyter is also something similar to clarity. It's like a light version of clarity, but I like clarity a lot. When you compare Taplio, clarity, and Lyter, clarity is my favorite. But when you compare it with Redact, right? Redact is all the time my favorite. So Lyter, there is nothing new, but just an alternative to clarity. So that's about the Lyter also. But the only thing that keeps this Lyter apart is your content. Your content will be broken into smaller sentences. So clarity will write the story, but Lyter will keep it organized. And sometimes, right, this post will be visually pleasing. If you go to LinkedIn, if you search from desktop, you will see that the sentences will form a pyramid kind of format.
Okay.
So that visual format, right? It will be done using Lyter, and also you can create content that's best for your. I mean, if you want to create a carousel, then Lyter is the way to go. You will get good content format using this Lyter. So that's the only thing that is keeping Lyter apart. But clarity is my favorite, all-time favorite. And then Redact, right? So this Redact, it will go to your LinkedIn profile first. It will understand your persona. It will see what kind of comments you are posting. It will try to understand you through LinkedIn. So once it understands, it will create content based on your tone, which is why, Redact is a good tool for influencers. So if you are an influencer, right, you don't have to change, you should not change your tone throughout your LinkedIn post. So first post will have a friendly kind of tone. The second post, if you see, if it is professional tone, then people will not read. People will think like it is AI generated. So to create personalized content, Redact is the way to go. So it will first, ask you for LinkedIn access. So be careful, guys. I don't know for what they are using the data. So, but if you want to try, if you want to, try the Redact AI for your LinkedIn, just use a fake account or, a sample account, or maybe something that you haven't created with your official mail ID, and then do the rest. So Redact will go to your LinkedIn. It will see all your previous posts. It will also suggest you what kind of post to be done and how much, how you should keep your tone. So all these things it will give you, and then after that it will create the content. So if you see that's that's asking me for the LinkedIn URL, it will go to LinkedIn. So if I give my profile link, it's taking your LinkedIn profile data. So just be careful, guys. After this, I'll also remove the Redact. What do we say? Access to the LinkedIn.
Okay, before link, I mean, only when you link, you will be able to do it, right?
Only after linking we'll be able to do it.
Okay.
Even for messages, right? If there are any people who are outreaching for the clients on LinkedIn, if you want to create personalized messages based on their response, then you guys can also use Redact. But again, be careful with the data. That is always there. So it will take a lot of time to analyze your entire profile, but once it understands, it will create the content for you.
For you, it will take definitely long time, Sindhu.
Yeah. So
content on your profile.
So so this is how it has taken.
I mean, Sindhu, I just want to understand, like, this will, this will analyze only the recent post what you have done, or it will completely analyze the whole.
It will analyze your interactions, what you have liked on LinkedIn, what kind of comments you are doing, what messages are you sending, what are you sharing on your profile, and what you are doing on your profile. So all these things, right? So if you see, these are the type of posts that I usually interact with. So it has given the topics that I usually interact with. Social media that converts, the why behind my marketing. So all these posts, right? Yes, I have talked to. I have interacted with this post, and I have also commented on this post. So once it understands, right, it will understand your entire persona. So I have to select these topics. And also I have to give the custom topic. If there is anything that it is missing, right? I can also type in the topic. I can say like SEO. I can add it and then continue. Did I say that? And then it will give content ideas for me. This is nice, right? I don't have to brainstorm on the ideas. I don't have to go to ChatGPT for ideas or clarity.
Okay, but this will tell you like what you want to post in your next content, something like that?
Yes, ma'am. So it will give you all types of ideas, what to post, what kind of post to be going in your profile.
Trending.
And any new trends. New trends in the market. So all these things it will tell you. So this completely depends on the things that you are sharing on LinkedIn, things you are interacting, and then the topics that I have selected in the previous screen, right? So those topics, based on them, it will give the content. So using this, right, I can create a month content within an hour. Because I'll already get the ideas, right? Once I get these ideas, I'll go to Perplexity or Claude. I don't prefer ChatGPT because that sounds very robotic. I hate ChatGPT for now. So Claude is like a friend. So Claude will give you creative content.
Yes, we learned about Claude also here on DC Live. Yes.
Yeah. So I have tagged it here so that I can access it from anywhere, from any screen.
Okay.
So once I get the content, I'll put the present versus future, the end of engagement part. So it has given me some topics, right?
Yes.
Present versus future, X versus Y, contrarian.
So you will choose one among them. Okay.
Also, you can also ask for more ideas. It will create more ideas. So then after selecting the ideas.
Okay, it is something like out of your followers, out of the content, whatever you have posted, and it is giving you the suggestion like what you need to and what you can do it as the next content from in your LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I'm following a lot of influencers also. I'm also commenting there, right?
Yeah.
So that will also be counted. If I comment on Charlie Hill's new AI related post, a post related to SEO content, then that will also be taken and the ideas will also include something related to that. So it will be like an extension to what he has posted. For example, if he's posting about AI SEO, how AI SEO is evolving and all the stuff, this tool will analyze it and it will say like what is new in the Google's core update, how Google is changing with AI SEO. So all these other things, right, related to that. So those ideas it will give. So once I select the ideas, I can also include something here. If I have to say something, I can also input that. But this will be the basic idea. Once I get that, I'll click on generate the post.
Okay.
So I have to select a style also. If I have an influencer and I want to copy him, right? I don't recommend that, guys. Don't copy anyone. Create your own brand. But if you want to copy anyone, then you can give their LinkedIn profile here. Let us say Justin Welsh. So it will take his style of writing and it will create a post for you.
Oh.
And also you have complete control over everything you get in this post. Like what you have to, so what will be the hook? What can be the flow? So all this. So if you see, right, most people think working harder means working better. Always on is in working. So these are the hooks.
Okay.
So this is my writing style, and this belongs to the topic I have selected. But this will be the Redact AI's suggestion. The most
Okay.
productive CEOs I coach. See, this will not be a good suit for me, right? I'm not coaching anyone. So
Yeah.
I'll take something here. But if you are an influencer, if you already have followers, then I prefer going to Redact AI. So I'll select this book. So it will create post for me.
Okay. It will create post and then you have to go to your LinkedIn and post it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Or it will be automatically, visible in the LinkedIn.
No.
Okay.
Actually, it is better if we copy and paste it
Okay.
because the format, right, as I was mentioning, LinkedIn is not about just posting the content in big paragraphs. See, if I see paragraphs, I'll just skip it. See, this
Okay.
is how it will show. Visually, this is how it shows.
So only maximum like 4 or 5 words, Trinal.
Yeah. So you can see this post. If you want, you can also edit it. And you can also preview it. Like see how it is appearing on LinkedIn. So this is how it should be there on LinkedIn's algorithm also. If your post is very attractive from the visual perspective, it will show to a lot of people. So this is nice, and this is also nice, but I felt like uh, just too lengthy maybe. So based on your selection, it will post. So edit and preview. This is how it shows on LinkedIn. And then you can schedule it from here. But what I do is I'll just copy it and go to LinkedIn, create a post here, and then I'll schedule it by myself. So this is how I usually do LinkedIn posts. Also the commenting part, right? If I don't know about the trend, Redact AI will create some comment or a message for me, and then I can post it. But what we have to keep in mind is it's not about always about posting. It's also about reading. The more you read, the more you understand the trends, the more you can write your own comments. So for getting started, these tools are nice, but if you want to be an influencer, if you want to learn something new, always read.
Great. Yes, that's correct.
So these are the tools, ma'am. And one more bonus tool for this session. I only have 2 minutes, but I can show it. So it's called Redsignr.ai. I found it recently, like 2 days ago. This particular website, right? You can use this website to create to redesign your existing website. For example, if I have to take Disha, let us say Disha.
Why not DC Live?
We can do that. Let me
Please.
take the link there. So we can redesign DC Live and see how the design looks. Did I log in? So let us take dclive.in. Do you have any instructions, ma'am? Anything that you shall we put like?
Yeah, something like no look catchy or user friendly.
Make it user friendly. Let us say that.
Yeah.
So redesign website, and then it will ask you to sign in. I'll use my personal mail ID.
Okay, this is to sign in for sign in.
To create a website, you have to sign in.
Okay.
See, all these tools, yes, they are stealing your data, so be careful. Get a dummy account, a dummy Gmail account. Use it for all the AI tools. That's like a bonus tip for you guys. So it will create a website for you. And once that is created, you can see 3 versions of this website, 3 different designs.
Okay.
So yesterday I tried for Disha. Oh my God, that looked very well. The design is so clean. I
Can
liked
we
it.
use this design? What is suggesting us?
Yeah, we can download the code, ma'am. But downloading the code requires subscription. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
that's fine.
But at least you can see, you can gain insights like how this website can be more catchy.
Okay.
And the UI UX, how we can improve that. Just give it some time. I think it will take some time.
No problem.
Yeah.
So I have Danu Shetty and Priyanka. You want to comment anything on this session? You want to say anything?
So this is the one version of DC Live.
Okay.
And then there is another version which looks like this. So yeah, this is nice, right? We can see the full program here. Then we can see what's on radio. The play button, we can get it here.
Okay.
Listen now is there. Instead of view schedule, we can say join live. This
Yeah.
is nice, right?
Yes.
And special guest interview. Okay, you can group the entire guest interviews and then you can have a link here.
Okay.
Community voices, weekend music. You can also put somewhere Thursdays with Sindhu.
I mean
The programs.
yeah.
So once they click on it, they'll directly go to the repository where we have all the recordings.
Okay, that's great. I think this is good.
This is good, right?
Yeah.
And then there is another version of DC Live. This looks something wow. This is also nice, but it's too dark.
But
So,
you can't customize the colors and all. I mean, once
we can do that, ma'am. We can do that. So you can just edit it in bold, and then you can also change the colors.
After finishing all the design, only for downloading you have to pay the credential. Is that right?
So if I have to download this, right, you have to upload. But you can see the design.
Yeah, understood. Yeah.
And also this free version, right? We'll only get 15 credits in the free version, 15 tokens.
Okay,
so each of this website will take 5. Yeah, 5, 15. But at least you can understand.
Credential or like what? 15 credits or like what?
15 credits to create a website, to redesign a website.
Okay.
So for each of this version, right? I got 3 versions, right? For each of this version, it will take 5 credits.
Okay. But I can redesign one website only for 5 times.
Not necessarily. If you want to create an account, you can create and you can redesign DC Live again.
Okay.
But this time you can give a different instruction. So previously we said make it user friendly, right?
Yes.
You can give other command and see the other alternative version.
Okay.
And one more thing, you can also share this design.
Oh, to just get a feedback.
Yeah, get a feedback from your team or from Manisa or someone. So if you want to get a feedback, then you can click on share, copy the link, and just share the link with them. So once they paste the link, once they click on the link, they'll directly see this.
Okay.
This is nice, right? We don't need a developer. We don't need a UI UX designer.
No, I was just thinking like, why don't I study web designing, all these things? But when I look at all these things, I'm just paused for a while.
Mm-hmm. So you don't need to learn coding. You just need to know AI tools that can do the coding for you.
Yes.
The more the tools you know, the more valuable you become, ma'am.
Okay. I think we're going to have such kind of courses also in the upcoming days, I believe.
Definitely, yeah.
What type of
AI will not take the jobs. It will only make your jobs better, is what I believe.
Yeah.
So if I know a lot of tools. So if I'll definitely, I'm an asset for myself, definitely. So whenever I need something, yes, I'll search for AI tool. Oh, okay. I said I have a bonus, right?
Yes.
Before we end this session, let me show the bonus with you guys, share the bonus with you guys. There's an AI for that.com. So this is a website. If you want any tool, any AI tool, you just have to search here.
Purpose of what? And we have to give the prompt.
This is like a AI repository. So they have entire list of AI tools in this particular website. If you need any AI tool, you just have to go there, search for the thing that you're searching for. Let us say SEO. It will show the tools that will be used for SEO that are available in the market.
Okay, Sindhu will mostly look only for the marketing link.
Oh God, no.
So defaultly her brain, everything works.
Oh God.
Yes.
Okay, let us search for generate image then.
Yes.
Okay, generate image. Okay, got this. Let us see. Okay, let's search for popular then. Oh, they have Redsignr.ai and the popular. Nice.
Okay.
So this is a landing page. It's prompt monitor. They have a lot of tools. If you guys are interested in learning more tools than what I'm teaching, then you can go here. So this will be like a list of tools that are used by everybody, ma'am. So if you want a tool for writing, go here, search for tools for writing, and then you will find all the tools. And then you can also see trending. Suno is trending. You see here?
Okay, these are the top trending tools. What is suggesting us?
Yeah. Manas, no, everybody know Manas. I'm pretty sure. In Edit, 11 Labs, AI Ninja, which I don't know. Podium. It's for the coding platform. So this is also, okay, I think I'm sharing too much, but as this contest is coming up, everybody is on AI Hackathon. Maybe you guys can make use of this tool, create something for yourself.
Yeah, we'll share these links, Sindhu, in a just one line of like what is the tool is about, and let's see how many of them using, and even we can get it from the hackathon team, like what type of tool they have used, and we can also understand whether our Thursday with Sindhu thing is worked, how far it helped the people. Like, yeah.
So next week we'll bring some other tool, ma'am, which I'm trying right now. It's called Lovable.
Okay.
Okay, so this tool, right? We can create any apps, any website using AI.
Yeah, I know, Sindhu, I can't stop you when you jump into the tool thing. So definitely we have more content on upcoming Thursday. Maybe Thursday, maybe a one day, but I know there are many tools you want to share it with us. And I think people will definitely will learn and they can benefit out of the work and how they can be smarter using this tool, right? I think there are people are nowadays, they are not like anyone, like without a tool they are working on their work, like
but everybody is afraid to use AI tools, ma'am. They're afraid that AI will take their job, but trust me, if you use AI tools, nobody can replace you. So yes, ma'am, with that note, we'll end today's session. I already ate 7 minutes of the other session.
No problem. So good, Sindhu. I think all the things whatever you have shared today, it is very useful and it is also very simple to know what it is like. And I think definitely the LinkedIn profile user will get benefited out of it. We have many LinkedIn profile user in Desi Crew. So we'll see how many of them.
My aim is to see everybody on LinkedIn, say hi to everybody on LinkedIn. I just want everybody to be on LinkedIn.
Okay, we will try.
So, we should definitely try. I think we should bring everybody, force everybody. I will not say that, but yeah, something like that. We should ask everybody to come to LinkedIn. Join our community. We'll create Desi Crew page. We already have Desi Crew page, right? I'll also create a group. I want everybody to join that group as well, so that we'll share whatever tools I'm unable to share in this session. I'll also share there.
Great.
Sindhu and Srilekha, where are you guys sharing the tools?
I have an Excel sheet. I'll also share that in the Slack.
Yeah, share it on Slack with one line description, because you're doing the session. I'll also forget after 1 hour.
Yeah. We have already shared it, but still we'll share it in every session, Priyanka, after the time, the Excel sheet.
Okay. No, please share it on Slack as well. No?
Yeah, sure. We'll do that.
I think it's already there on Slack. I don't remember in what channel, but let's reshare. Let's reshare so that it's
Sindhu. We'll share it.
Yeah, let's pin it.
Yeah. So we'll share it in all our Desi Crew and as well as in the DNext team. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks, Sindhu. Really, it was very useful to have you on the session. Thank you so much for joining DC Live. So listeners, just watch out as listeners. We are also going to share the recorded session and please comment us how it has benefited to you. Thank you all. Sindhu, I want you to stay for another 1 minute, please.
Awesome. Sure.
Thank you.